Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. And I noticed that I haven't played with a 430U in a very, very long time. As a matter of fact, last time we played with this vehicle was back in 2023. So it is about the time to refresh our brain and to have some fun with this vehicle. We'll see how the tank will behave. Meanwhile, I want to highlight that we connected Patron together with a index page. If ads are annoying you, you can join any tier of the Patron and pretty much you can support us this way while blocking the ads. And remember about the index calendar. It shows you whenever there is a drops or discounts or whatever else. Just use one of those filters over there. If you would click on obviously drops, you would see which content creators are providing you with the drops and whatnot. Also, I read the comments down below under the some YouTube videos, and people are saying, skill, okay, Patron is a good idea, everything is fine, but I have a question. Why would I buy the Patron when I can use the ad blocker? And that is a very, very, very fair point. Well, the difference between Patron is you are directly supporting our work. Ad blocker means you are not supporting us any shape or any form, right? So if I can ask something, feel free to disable the ad blocker for the index page. It would be very much appreciated, right? That's how we can keep it up, and I can promise you that a lot of things are coming to the index. As you know, we are making it better half by half year by year and whatnot. Anyways, you get the point what I'm saying, and thank you very much. I appreciate you. Anyways, that being said, Prokhorovka standard battle tier 8 matchmaking now Arta, so Yopter, right? What a good matchmaking. Okay, there is a bit of the problem. I had a bond equipment over there, so pretty much I made a decision not to use the bond equipment. Obviously, for a YouTube video, we are going with the standards, so we will see how much of the use we can get over there. Now, 430U is Soviet tier 10 medium tank, and it is more towards the heavier side, at least in my opinion, than towards the medium side. You can check everything very, very easily by clicking 3D over there, and you can see how the armor of the tank is looking at me. Click look at me function, and you can see how the armor is looking like using one or another angles, right? It helps definitely to check out how side scrapping is looking like on the tank and whatnot, right? And this tank is heavy, mother trucker. For a medium tank, it is very, very, very heavy, at least in my humble opinion. Meanwhile, how do we want to do the things over there? We want to annoy enemy light tank for obvious reasons. Oh, Yopter, right? Okay, this is looking very, very, very interesting. This light tank is going through the middle of the field. He doesn't give a flying F about anything. And this is going to be a problem. I can tell you that much. This is definitely going to be a problem, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We need to try to do our best to eliminate him. Meanwhile, Blesk sniping from the bush, that's good. Alpha damage is very, very nice for this tank as well, to be fair with you. Tier by tier, for a medium tank standards, alpha damage is definitely looking pretty good. What we are talking about, 440 alpha damage, 252 millimeters of penetration, 900 shell velocity. For a standard ammunition, we are completely fine with that, right? If you are loading gold, 340 millimeters of penetration gold, and that is powerful, fellas. I can tell you that much. That is definitely powerful. You can schneid the heavy tanks without aiming too much, and this is a definitely good thing. Anyway, speaking about the start of all of this, this is a very interesting start, fellas. We are sitting somewhere in the third line. We are trying to provide our team with eyes towards the 1-2 line, and oh boys, this is very unique stuff, right? I would definitely call this a unique situation, right? Very interesting that we do not really have any sniper schnitzels from here, or overall somehow closer. how we could get some more use over there. This is the question. And by the way, you do not really want to snipe with this mother trucker from behind. This is not what this tank is created for, if I can say so. I'm changing my plan a bit. It's irrelevant to spot for 1-2 line. I am going to load the heat ammunition over there, and I will start slapping them in the face. I'm talking about Centurion action shit. I am talking about VK. I am talking about pretty much every and each mother trucker sitting somewhere around this area, okay? This is what I am thinking, because we definitely should be able to afford this, right? Okay, Mr. Blesk. Okay, good, Blesk is eliminated. That's actually very, very nice. I don't really think we are spotted either, which is okay. If enemies are trying to make a bit of pressure like this, we can slap them in the face, which is absolutely amazing. This is exactly what we are looking for. Now, it took quite some time to aim for us, but we managed to hit the long range shot over there. That's great. How about this Mr. Emil? Emil is playing hull down here. You know that and I know that. Now the question is how much we can gain from all of this. I do not want to make pressure here. I don't see the point doing so. I think we just need to be... we just need to calm down, okay? I have a stupid saying which definitely works. If you do not know what to do, do nothing, okay? And in this type of situation, I would say that definitely pays off. We are playing relatively passively in the middle, right? We are just gathering the assisting damage from the left, from the right, and we are just simply enjoying ourselves. That's all we are doing. We do not want to make a hardcore pressure towards folks playing over there, right? We do not really want to do that yet. We do not want to make a hardcore pressure over there either. It's completely fine. We have all time. We do not need to cock our pants, right? We are just trying to save our hit points for a late game carry, to say that the least, right? Even though I am a top mother trucker in this game, it changes nothing that to make pressure like this would be like pretty much making a decision to go straight into the garage, right? It changes absolutely nothing. That being said, we are just enjoying ourselves. This Emil is doing a great job, although good luck hitting a single shot for that tank, right? Good luck with that. This is going to be very, very complicated and very hard. So far, we are sitting on the 3,000, and I would love to get at least a 6, I would say. 6,000, maybe 7,000, depending on the situation. Quite a bad aim by me, not gonna lie, and I'm aware of that I am sitting in the open field here, and you know what? I regret absolutely nothing. I like this position, and I want to be sitting over there, okay? Plus, on top of that, you know that, and I know that. Ooh, it's a matter of the time whenever enemies would make one or another mistake, right? And in this situation, we are using the dead body over there, right, or dead tank over there, so we are protected from the top of the hill, and we are just having a great time here, right? This gun is definitely... ISU is sitting here, wow. This gun is definitely inaccurate, fellas. I can tell you that much instantly. This gun is definitely one of those inaccurate guns of the game, and it's completely fine. There is nothing bad about having an inaccurate gun, right? Speaking about the inaccurate, look at this ISU sitting here. I decided to go for a pretty much snapshot, and it definitely paid off. That's absolutely glorious, very, very nice. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. I really want to make some more pressure here. Not gonna lie, fellas. I really want to make some more pressure. Now the question is how we can do that. I know that this VK is down to fartable, okay? I completely understand this. Oh, Centurion coming back. That's okay. ISU cannot do absolutely anything for us. I kind of want to make pressure here, fellas. Not gonna lie. I kind of want to make pressure here. Gsor the tank sitting over there. I mean, we are winning this game. I believe that's fair to say, and I believe that is clear. All I need for a full happiness is just to pretty much go for that ISU and double penetrator, I would say. I would say all I need to do for a full happiness is to cross like so. Eliminate ISU quickly, and after that farm double penetrator. Or alternatively farm the double penetrator, that could work absolutely ideally as well, and then slap ISU. That's it. I have a feeling that enemy team can go straight into the garage. There is nothing what they can do about that. I would say there is nothing what the enemy team could do about this. It's okay. Let's make a bit of pressure. First game is definitely slower, that is for sure. I am not being too aggressive, right? This tank kind of... you kind of want to be aggressive with this vehicle, right? But I made a decision not to, and I think it is alright. I don't think this is the worst choice from my side, honestly. I think we are feeling pretty good here. Meanwhile, I would say Centurion Action Shit is significantly better tank, right? Centurion Action Shit can play over the longer distances, right? And this is a selling point of the Centurion. Meanwhile, this tank, you definitely want to be close to the enemy. That's what you want to do. Nevertheless, this is a very, very, very nice situation, fellas. Very good game. 3.9 thousand damage, 2.6 thousand assisting damage. Definitely not the game I would cry about. Definitely not the game I would say that was awful. Absolutely not. Maybe I could have been a bit more aggressive, but you know what? Let it be. I'm accepting that and I'm happy with my performance. So, all in all, looking into this game, we have made 4.3 thousand damage, 4 kills, 3.4 thousand assisting damage, first class, that is good, I will take it anytime, any day. We are first by experience, we are first by the damage, and we got ourselves 57,000 profits. Keep this in mind, if not completed mission, we would definitely lose some credits, okay? But that's life of the 430U, and I must admit that the gun handling treated me relatively well here. Okay, the second map is Abbey Standard Battle. Okay, this is going to be quite an interesting one. I kind of want to go towards the middle. You see, from this side, I really do not like pressure like this, because usually it doesn't work and the risk is way too high for that type of stuff. So, I have two options. Either I go into the heavy line, or either I go into the middle. I go into the heavy line. I made a decision, heavy line it is. We are going to load the hits, and we will try to slap the living crap out of the enemy heavy tanks. Yes, I understand that this position can work very, very well, but I made a decision not to play there. Oyoy, our budget lost only 90% of his hit points. It's okay, he will survive. I can promise you that enemy Jack Pizda from the back is very, very, very happy in the digging into the hit points of the budget. I can tell you that much. Okay, so what is the plan here? Do we want to play right there? Yes or no? Actually, I do not really mind, do I? I think eventually someone would peek somewhere here. Maybe this 50B. Sure. Maybe they have some other heavy tanks. Sure. It is completely fine and it is okay. Everything is alright. All we need to do, we need to wait until they will say peekaboo. Here you go. Beautiful. 400 in the face. The Leopard crossed the position without half of his hit points. Beautiful. That's exactly what we are looking for. And this is exactly what we need. I understand this Centurion is a big pain in the ass for our team. I am very, very well aware of that, but that changes absolutely nothing. We can't do absolutely anything about this. Meanwhile, very good positioning by the Mister was a 55. That is actually pretty good. Good for him. Very, very nice. Luckily, we found the angle how we can penetrate him. We are completely fine. And we are playing in the heavy line with a bloody medium tank. This is what this tank is capable of doing, right? And I haven't even loaded the gold ammunition yet, right? I am shooting standard ammo. I thought I will instantly go with the gold, but I can penetrate tank like this without it. So that's great. That's absolutely amazing, and that is glorious. This is what we want. Now, if, just if, enemies would make a mistake and start making pressure here, we are going to be farming here, right? This is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need. 277. Oh, very, very, very difficult position, fellas. Yeah, the guy is playing properly, hold down. Not what I want to see, but I think we can hit him nevertheless. I just need to time my shot properly and we are going to be okay. Well, timing my shot properly plus on top of that being lucky to hit it. Is it too much to ask? I have a feeling it is. I have a feeling it may be a bit too much to ask. Come on. Come on, 340 hits. We are feeling alright. 277 is definitely stunned. We are taking our second to aim the shot. Unfortunately, we missed it, which is very, very unfortunate. But what can we do about that? Not too much. Yeah, the 277 is definitely a rough tank to deal with. But that's okay. We have a gazillion of the time. We are feeling great, and all we need to do for a full happiness is to aim our shots properly. That is everything what we can do over there, right? Actually, I could go for a base defense as well, but I'm not entirely sure is the base defense the best play. I have a feeling that it is. Okay, hear me out. There is a Centurion action Kaku who is making pressure towards our Fava, or maybe our Fava is making pressure towards Centurion action Kaku. Nevertheless, 3 tanks are down to fartable and I need to get rid of them. This is an extremely important thing for us, right? Now Centurion will go straight for us and he is not going to expect me to peek sideways like a crazy mother trucker, just like so. He did not expect that. There is no way he expected this, right? And this is exactly what we are looking for. This is exactly what we need. Beautiful. Now Mr. Leo. Leo is trying to run for his life, but let's get real. He isn't going to do that. Beautiful. And now we can try to slap the living crap out of the heavy line once again, right? That's what we need. We know that AMX 50B is down to fartable. We remember that. We know that Almighty JP is down to fartable. We remember that. And in the end of the day, it is completely fine game, right? I think we can push it more towards the 4,000 mark or 4,500 mark. What can I say? 430U doesn't feel bad or as bad as it did before. We had new skill system. Do you know what I mean? New perks, however you would call this. I feel like gun handling definitely doesn't feel as bad as it did before. I want to definitely be honest with you about that, fellas. It doesn't feel as bad as it did before. Okay, that being said, I have a feeling that our AMX should lose for a Starver and Ergashem, right? This is a legit one. It should be completely normal for him to lose. And now we are going for a base defense right now, right? I think this is the proper play. All we need to do, we need to make sure that we are defending the base. Ergashem doesn't have that many hit points. AMX 50B is down to fartable. Esterva, I do not know. It shows that he is full, although I really doubt it. Hashem, bam, beautiful shot. So Hashem is down to fartable at this particular moment. That is very, very, very good. I see the 50B over there. It is kind of irrelevant because he is still down to fartable for us. And even though if he is hitting us once, it is kind of irrelevant with all honesty. Aha, Esterva is sitting right there. Good, Esterva is full. That's completely fine. All I am doing, I am waiting for a backup here. It doesn't really change absolutely anything, fellas. Believe me or not. That being said, I want to craft a bit better angle towards that 50B and towards that Esterva, right? So we are relocating a bit like this. And all we need to see this 50B over there. Good, 50B is eliminated, now Esterva time. Now, we can penetrate Esterva without bigger problems whatsoever, fellas. I can tell you that much. Esterva should be sitting somewhere here. I mean, there is a tiny chance he's trying to escape, but it's not the case. Good. Now, this is where ramming fun will begin, right? What we are trying to do, we are trying to gain some speed. Most likely this guy won't pay attention into the minimap, so we are going to shoot him once into the butt and we will ram him to death. Or not quite, but we are going to have a great time, okay? Oyopterai, how are you doing? You like it like that? You like it like that? Yes, that's what I call a style point finish, fellas. Beautiful, very, very nice. 430U feels a bit better than I remember this tank to be, honestly. The thing is, what is stuck the most in my memory is obviously the tank gun handling. The tank gun handling was absolutely ridiculous, but now, would you look at this, we are having a great time and we are slapping the living crap out of the enemies. Crazy. Crazy. Anyways. 4 kills, 4,600 damage, first class. I am feeling pretty good about this. We are first by experience, we are second by the damage by 40 damage, which is completely fine, and we got minus 11,000 credits. Not too bad, fellas. Let's keep it up. Very nice. Okay, last but not least, we are playing an Halluf standard battle. Okay. What do we want to do here? I believe it's no-brainer that we are going to the heavy line, right? I believe it's no-brainer. We know that there is 2 bloody clickers clicking. I am very, very well aware of that, but 430U, at least in my opinion, it's more like a heavy tank, which I mentioned gazillion of the times before, so heavy line it is. So, how do we want to make pressure towards the enemies? There is only one thing which is truly annoying me, and there is 2 artists, Budget and Object 261. Both of the clickers are disgusting, right? Because this play for 430U is amazing, but considering that there is a couple of the clickers, I am in the open field for them, and that is definitely an issue, and that is definitely a problem, fellas. Meanwhile, what is the chance that this gentleman would go like this? Probably very little one. It's okay. Let's try to relocate. Going for a blind shot to that direction. You never know when you connect those. And now we are trying to get involved into the party over there. Now, this is where poor gun depression won't do any favors for us. I can tell you that much. Mr. Patton, okay, gold on instantly. Art incoming, I can smell that. I can smell Art saying, oh, beautiful 430U, or in this type of situation, STB. Or double STB, I would say. Okay, that is very complicated. That is very complicated situation. Okay. So what do we want to do? We want to sit here and we want to wait until enemies will mess up. Eventually they will. It's a matter of the time and we are just simply waiting for them, right? There is a chance that T-57 or someone else would try to cross like this. Beautiful, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Very, very nice. And our mission is just to simply punish them, right? That's our mission. Patton is definitely regretting his life choices. What I could do, fellas, I could definitely try to make a bit of pressure here. How many hit points STBs he has? Enough. Yeah. No. Not yet. Not yet. I was definitely considering that, but I don't really think this is the proper play. Maybe it is proper play. Maybe I should stop being a pussy. That's true. Let's go in front. Let's go in front. I am a bit too much of the pussy in this type of situation. Meanwhile, 430U is sitting over there. All we want to do, we want to have a good enough angle to track him and to do some damage. That's beautiful. Very, very nice. This is exactly what we are looking for. He's thinking about escaping. Good. We are slapping him once again for 470. That's very, very, very nice. Now he's trying to find a decent enough angle for us, and he definitely found it, but I do not really care too much about that, believe me or not. Believe me or not, I do not really care too much about that. He's tracked and he's stunned, so that means I should be reloading faster than he would, and we are eliminating him from the game. We are instantly loading the heat ammunition at this point, and we will try to play the game with a 60 TP. We will try to play the game with 60 TP. Okay, Mr. Greeley is sniping from somewhere in the back. He could be in this bush, but once again, this is a big, big, big question mark. I want to relocate from here. I definitely want to relocate from here, fellas. That's what I want to do. I will take a second until I am going to get unspotted, and after that we go. Mr. Mouse doesn't really change anything. Thank you very much, Mr. Mouse. This guy is getting gangbanged straight into the face. We can definitely see that. So what we want to do, we want to load the hits and we want to go for Mr. Mouse. Mouse should be a relatively easy target, although we need to keep this in mind that enemies has a Grille sitting somewhere around this area, right? We need to definitely keep this in mind. 60 TP, actually he had a very good defense, fella, speaking about the 60 TP. You can say whatever you want, this guy is gaming and he is having the best time ever. Speaking about the best time ever, we found the Mr. Mouse. And I can promise you that Mr. Mouse won't enjoy this, fellas. I can promise you that Mr. Mouse won't enjoy this. Now, you see, Mouse is a great tank whenever you are meeting someone lower tier or if someone doesn't know what he is doing. Unfortunately for this Mouse, I do know what I'm doing. So, yeah, that is straight up unfortunate. He is like, I am treating him like my hit points bank, you know? He's like literally meatball for me. Nyom, 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 nyom. Give me meat, please. This is what I'm saying for Mr. Mouse. Give me that sweet meat. Thank you very much, Mr. Mouse. We appreciate you. We can clearly see that Grille is sitting still in the same corner, which I warned you beforehand, and I warned myself beforehand, but that's completely fine, and this is understandable. Now, how we could do this? What is the proper way for us to play this game? It took a minute for Grille to realize that, though. It took a minute for Grille to realize that I am nearby, right? What is the perfect play over there? I could go and slap the living crap out of the Monty, but I do not really think this is a perfect play and this is the right play, to be fair with you. I really don't think so. I could be crossing here and I don't think Mouse has an angle on me. Oh my bananas. Oh my bananas. Yep, we are surviving. We are survivors. We are survivors. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Now, Mr. Leo. How are you doing this fine day? Are you enjoying your experience? Because if not, we will make sure that you would enjoy this. Beautiful. 430U doesn't feel as bad as I thought this tank is, to be fair with you, fellas. I truly mean it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I truly mean it. Okay, this is a tricky one. This is a very tricky one because this mouse is waiting around the corner, you know? This mouse knows exactly what he is doing by pre-aiming this corner. So what we want to do, we want to escape from here, okay? Yeah, not a big surprise. It is completely fine. I'm pretending that I'm running away completely, but in reality, I am waiting until he will peek like this. He should be peeking. Or he is flanking me completely. 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2. Either he is flanking me completely. Yep, we caught him. Good. Now we know where he is. Excellent. And what we know that Mr. Mouse could be waiting here around the corner as well. Let's load the hits instantly and let's check it out. Is he here? No, he isn't. What do you think is the chance that Mr. Leo is going like this? Not a big one. And how do we deal with this mother trucker? He doesn't feel like he is brave, you know? Definitely not the bravest mother trucker out there. I could take this line, maybe. But is it worth it? No, definitely not the brightest one. Good. This is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need. Now we know that Arta is sitting here. That's okay. Let the mother trucker run. I do not really care too much about this, believe me or not. What I would love to see... I would love to see this mouse sitting in this position, okay? This is risky, I'm aware of that, but in the same time I'm ready to take the risk. Lower plate angle, beautiful, very, very nice. Now, Arta. Definitely annoying bastard. Arta is eliminated, very, very nice. I wonder what this Mant is doing. And I'm eliminated by the other Arta. I can't complain about this session, fellas. I think we were gaming with 430U. Honestly, I'm feeling very, very, very fine with our score and with our results. Oh, would you look at that, fellas? We finished everything with a solid ace. Unfortunately, defeat, but I think we have done a good job here, fellas. Ace. Top gun, high caliber, 6 kills, 6.7 thousand damage, 300 assisting damage, first by experience, first by the damage. That was good, fellas. That was good. And we got 1000 minus, that's to be expected. Now, our performance with this tank, we were gaming, okay? We played for 5.2 thousand damage and for 1.2 thousand assisting damage. I may be wrong. I may be wrong about this tank that it is playable. Maybe the tank is closer to good. Who knows? Whenever the rating will come, we are going to talk about this. And for this week, I am in the summit with some content creators and obviously Wargaming employees. We'll see what the future will bring, right? So, yeah, hard to say. Anyways, love you all. Thank you very much for everything. And obviously, thank you very much for your support, for watching the YouTube videos, for patrons, for watching the streams. Thank you. I appreciate you. And see you very, very soon. I'm out for today. Peace.